Hi everyone, my name's Anjli and welcome today to our WOCY Daily Activity. It's the 29th of January and today is Puzzle Day. So, puzzles, great for our brains. This week seems to be a bit of a theme of thinking about how we can exercise our brains, exercise our minds. And so today it's the turn of puzzles. Earlier on the 25th of January we had opposites, and that's also great for how to train your brain. Focusing on puzzles, why are they so good for you? Well, there's been a bit of research done into this and they can help to improve your memory, help to improve your concentration, help to improve your vocabulary, help to improve your problem-solving skills. They can help to improve your mood because you're doing something else and reduce your stress levels. So many important ways. There's also another one. Really help to improve your intelligence because you're thinking about solving problems and thinking about doing things in different ways. Okay, so today is the day for doing puzzles. Loads and loads of different ones you can do. There are word puzzles like Scrabble, like Boggle. There are number puzzles like Sudoku. Other maths puzzles, you can get lots and lots online. You can do jigsaws. All of these things are different types of puzzles. So how about doing your favorite type of puzzle today and perhaps even challenge yourself? So to get your brain thinking a little bit differently, try a different type of puzzle today. Now, thinking about puzzles, how could we prepare ourselves to do these puzzles as best as we possibly can? So I, as always, I think, have a few different suggestions. First of all, we are going to come to kneeling actually and come down to our child's pose. So with child's pose, you can either have your knees together and bring yourself down to the floor, or you can have your knees apart and you can fold forwards. You can make pillows with your hands, you can make fists with your hands, whatever you like, whatever feels comfortable. If you don't like child's pose or you've got sore knees, you might want to try a version of child's pose, if you like, on your back. So this is coming to lie on your back and just bringing your knees to your chest. And it's really in this restfulness, so being rested, relaxed. We're giving our bodies a little bit of a rest, a bit of a break as well. And when our bodies are resting, it helps our minds to rest. And then we can have our minds really nice and clear to be able to do puzzles and solve problems. All right, so that's child's pose. Then moving on from child's pose, you can move to something called rabbit's pose. And this is where we're really encouraging blood to flow to our brain. And as we've got nourishing, oxygenated, fresh blood energy going to our brains, it helps with our thinking. So with this rabbit's pose, you bend forwards with your tummy on your thighs and your hands are lying, your arms are lying down on the floor with your hands turned up. And then keeping your hands to your knees, to your ankles, you roll up onto your head just as far as feels comfortable. Depends on the length of your arms, but we're trying to keep our hands around our ankles, even with our hands on the floor, with our palms turned up. There you go for 3, 2, 1. And slowly roll back down. Now, if any of you found that was really hard on the floor, when you do rabbit's pose, you can absolutely put a thin cushion on the floor, a blanket, just to support your head a little bit. Okay, so that's a couple of poses down on the floor that's just getting you ready for solving puzzles and problems. Now let's come up to standing, because puzzles and these challenges that we have in puzzles are sort of different ways of getting our brain to think. And so I'd like us to think about different ways in which we're going to move and twist our bodies, join our bodies together in different ways to create something new. First of all, I'd like you to come and bring your hands behind you. So we're holding onto our hand. It's very simple. Bind is what we call this, sort of twisting and moving our bodies in these different ways to squeeze and to open different parts of our body. So first of all, you can hold onto your hands. You can then hold on to your wrists. You can hold on to your forearms. And you can also put your palms together and turn them around so that they're facing upwards. Okay, and this is what we call reverse prayer hands. But you've got different versions of this. You've got your hands facing down, forearms together, wrists together, whatever feels comfortable for you. Okay, now I'd like you to take those feet wider apart, and we're going to twist and open and join our body in slightly different ways. Okay, so with your feet apart, I'd like you to turn your left foot, in fact your right foot, and I'm mirroring this to you. Turn your right foot out to the side and your left foot in a little bit. As your right foot turns to the side, turn your body to face your right foot. Okay, now hold on to your hands here and then bend your right knee. Okay, just a little bit. Still need to be able to see your toes because we don't want to put too much pressure on our ankles. If we get over our ankles, that can be a little bit too much pressure over that ankle joint. So we're turning our body to face that right knee. And then I'd like you to twist your body forwards. So it doesn't really matter if you're looking forwards. I'd like you to twist it forwards and bring your right elbow down towards your thigh. So your right elbow can be on the outside of your thigh. Can you twist a bit more and get your right elbow on your thigh? And twist perhaps even more, opening up your left shoulder and bring that elbow inside your right thigh. So whichever version feels right for you. Opening up your left shoulder, looking either up at the sky, straight ahead, or down to the floor. We've really moved into this twist, into this bind, joining our bodies in different ways. When you're ready, release your hands, bring your hands down to the floor, and we're going to move over to the other side. So I've moved my right foot in, my left foot is coming out. Okay, and I'm going to really push down into the floor, squeeze my tummy. You can bend your knee, your front knee if you like a little bit to help you come up. Or if that's not comfortable, just find your way into this nice open pose in whichever way feels right for you. So, I'm going to bend our left knee now. We're going to hold on to our hands and we're going to bring our left elbow down to the outside of our left thigh. Then maybe onto your left thigh. I'm having to manipulate and move and shuffle my shoulders a little bit. And then maybe into the inside of my left thigh. So looking up straight or down to the floor, whatever feels right for you. Remember this is an optional activity, pose, binding, twisting. We've done that reverse prayer arms, a version of that. When you're ready, let your hands go down to the floor, bend your knees and come back up to sitting, having thoroughly opened up your chest, squeezed and massaged all of the organs in your tummy, in your abdominal region, got the blood flowing, moving around your body, ready for you to enjoy your puzzles today or whatever else you would like to do today. Do enjoy. As I say, thank you, world, for all of the ways in which we can use our imaginations, for the imaginations of others in putting puzzles together. Love to you all always. Namaste. And sorry, a bit of a postscript, a PS. I forgot to share with you a puzzle that I have prepared. So I'm going to stand up to show this to you. Just bring it closer to the camera. This is a letter puzzle. And getting you ready to do your puzzles, I wonder if you can figure out, I'm sure you can, just by looking at it a little bit. But it looks a bit different, so it's not so easy to read. So, just in case you're still puzzled, a bit of a message to leave you with today. Puzzles help my brain to grow, building new pathways and connections, increasing neuroplasticity. So, we have absolutely ended now with a namaste, and I look forward to seeing you soon.